I had waited for 12 and a half years to make my first film. With my script, I'd gone to every single producer. And all of them would say, this is not entertaining.
Cinema is the most powerful tool that we have to motivate people, to motivate audiences, to create a collective consciousness about an issue.
Why does art threaten? Why do people want to ban films? Why do they want to ban books or want to stop a painter from painting? Because at some level people do understand that in fact art has a way of getting into our subconscious in a subtle way, and that's why it stays longer.
Cinema, which is such a new art form, is a cauldron of all the art forms of 5,000 years. So if one is just seeing it as entertainment, then I feel we are so goddamn uneducated that we deserve our cinema, we deserve our politicians, we deserve the way of life that we've chosen since 1991.
The entire exposure to the outside world is entertaining as well as educational. It's extremely educating, it's extremely enlightening, it helps you to evolve.
I don't want to give any messages through the film, but I think any experience which is an enriching experience for me while making the film will definitely do something to someone who is watching the film.
To enrich lives, to make people more, sensitized, more aware of life around them, and maybe not in such an obvious way.
Entertainment education is something that enriches me, that evolves me in a certain way, that shows me something that stays with me, in turn educates me, makes me aware of be it a certain country or culture, dynamics of a society or a story.
I think no film is just an entertainment. Every film is a social film.
This is a country with such a huge diversity of storytelling, of languages, of cultural connotations across the nation, and I think cinema has a huge role to play.
I think it's the strongest medium of social change. It's a reflection of society and the times that we live in, and it in a way also shows the health of social health of society.
Cinema borrows a lot from society, but at the same time to take from society and then to project it in the manner in which we do, which is a larger than life manner, sometimes we reinforce certain notions that already exist, but we heighten them into high relief. At other times, we might actually be able to start something.
I think media has a responsibility somewhere in between to largely reflect and respond to what its audience wants, but also not to base it down to complete voyeurism and complete, unabashed salesmanship.
I knew that I cannot be a drawing room filmmaker. I cannot make everybody happy with my film. I cannot even entertain all my audience. No, I can't. And I don't feel bad. I don't even feel sad for that.
This disdain, I guess, takes away the entertainment component from the scripts, from the stories. The biggest deterrent is that, because unless the film is packaged like an entertaining film, it's very difficult to put across the point which the filmmaker has in his mind.
Mainstream is what most people are going to watch. That is where many of the films, I won't say all, but many of the films do reinforce these stereotypes again and again. But because it's co-opted, because it's in the garb of this entertainment, you can't even really fight it.
Very often one hears that, but most of the country does not think like that. And when you're trying to reach out to a wider audience, you try and feed also to those regressive behavior.
We take away almost nothing from the big mainstream films. They often reinforce stereotypes that are embarrassing enough to deal with. I think we need films that entertain you and still you feel like you've taken something away from them.
During my time, when we all started, myself, Arvindan, Adhur, Shyam, all of them, we never thought of this, and we just wanted to make our films. And without without even remembering that this may not run at all. Our motto, our aim, our dream was to make a film.
Cinema and TV both, in a way, is the most powerful medium to bring any sort of change. If you bring a positive stories, positive social changes, positive issues, and not only positive but bring out issues through the cinema, then I thought it will be a massive change we can bring to audience.